Hey, what's going on? Master T coming your way, and we like to call the show so special. So special, why? Because we're with the legendary Mary Wilson and the Supremes. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. Yes.
Great to see you.
Set me free, why don't you, babe? Get in my life, why don't you, baby? 'Cause you don't really love me, no, you just keep me hanging on. Why do you keep coming around, playing with my heart? And why don't you get out of my life and let me make a brand new start? Let me get over you the way you got over me. Hey, hey, hey. Who set me free? Why don't you?
Now, okay, so doing my research, and I was actually perplexed when I read something, and the headline was, "Why You Finally Feel Like a Legend."
Well, I only said that because someone asked that question of me. How does it feel to be a legend? And I'm like, well, I never thought about that.
Why?
I never thought about being a legend or anything like that, but people, tend to put that label on you. I thought about it. It's like, well, it has been 50 years, so I guess I am a legend because of what we, the Supremes, have done and what I've done after the Supremes. So I guess I finally feel like a legend. I put it that way, but I don't really feel like a legend.
Well, because obviously you're still traveling the world, performing, and to sold out venues, and I watched interviews with you and do my research, and you're just so vibrant.
Well, and here's what I tell a lot of people: if you're gonna find a career or a job or whatever you like in life, well, you should find something that you really enjoy, and if you enjoy it, then you can just go on and on and on forever.
Let's go back. You were 13 years old when you started.
We all were, yeah. I think Diane and I were like 12 and a half, and Flo and Betty were more like 13 or 13 and a half, something like that. They were a little older than we were, so we were quite young. Yes, and the best thing about that is that we found what we wanted to do very early in life, and I think that's where the happiness and the joy comes in. Because you enjoy it so much.
And most importantly, you managed to dodge your parents because you managed to dodge your parents because you guys you were kids.
Well, at that time, our parents really thought that we were just doing this as a hobby. They had no idea that this was going to be a lifelong thing. I think had they known that, they probably would have stopped us. But, it was just it was a hobby. I don't think we found out really that that's what we wanted to do until, I know when. We signed our first contract with Berry Gordy, Motown Records, at the age of 16 years old, and I think that's when we really said, okay, this is serious. We're really serious, and we were still in high school.
You had previous Billboard attention, like your Billboard hits, and then you're finally the one song that I think you've finally grown to love the song. Yes. You finally grown to love it.
Well, it had its 50th birthday, August last year. Where Did Our Love Go? And when it was first brought to us by Holland Dozier Holland, I remember that we didn't really like the song that much. And, it wasn't that it was a bad song. It's just that we wanted something. You mentioned the word soul earlier. We wanted something more soulful. We wanted really like Martha and the Vandellas, Heat Wave and all that. And to us at that point, Where Did Our Love Go? Was, it was like this hand clap. Baby, baby, where did our love go?
Don't you want me no more? Baby, baby. Ooh, baby.
So for us, it was just too square. It was boring. That's the way we looked at it back then. I should say I did. I can't really say that for Flo and Diane, but I think we all felt that we wanted something a little more soulful. But, Holland Dozier Holland, Eddie Holland, Brian Holland, and Lamont Dozier, picked that song for us and gave it to us, and they said that this is going to be a hit, and we were like, oh God, this is so boring. And we had to record it because we were low on the totem pole. You know, we hadn't had a hit record, so we had to take anything they gave us, and they gave us that one. And yes, I've grown to love it after 50 years. I said, well, it looked like nobody's going to marry us, so we'll just stick with 3. So that's how we got that famous trio.